What's up, people? What's happening? Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. At least I hope it's afternoon where you stay. Yeah, let's chat about it. Let's talk about it. So I'm a pro now, right? We know this. We've been knowing this since the weekend. And I promise you guys and girls that I'm gonna be talking about some of the plans that I've got coming up, that I've got going on, into the new year, into the off season, so on and so forth, right? So we're gonna dive into it a little bit, and we're gonna break it down. We're gonna talk about what I'm going to be doing as an IFBB pro naturally, what my goals and plans are, what my vision is, my reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, which is mainly staying natural, and so many other things, so many other projects. I won't be sharing every single thing here, but I will be giving you, a fair insight on what's up next and what to anticipate with my professional career as a bodybuilder now, right? So we're no longer amateur, which is it still hasn't been a week and it's still setting in. But I'm really getting to grips with it now, and I'm coming to terms with it. All right. So the one thing I want you guys to do, the first thing I want you guys to do when you join, is to share this live stream out to a friend. Share it out to a friend. Get these people in the house. I want to inspire some people today. I know you guys want to inspire some people too as well. So you can do your fair share. Send this out to a friend right now as we dive into this. All right. And I want to also let you know, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Drop your comments as we go along the live stream. And at the end, of course, as always, as usual, because I give a fuck, I'm gonna actually read your comments. Right. I appreciate the follow there. Your knees are mine on TikTok. All right. So, and we're streaming on multiple platforms as usual. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. The replays will be recorded there in the highest audio quality and the highest video quality. So that's MATT space BUTALE. I'm just gonna say what's up to some of the people that joined. Robbie, what's up? Hey, what's up, Jay? You know what it is, bro. Yes, sir. Sika, what's up? Big pro vibes. He says, next step, take over the world. Great job, though, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate seeing you yesterday, buddy. Man, this is amazing. This is amazing. Matt, what's up? I see you, bro. Amrit, what's good? Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. You know what's up? What's up, Don? Brady, what's good? All right, so let's break it down. Let's talk about this, right? So if you haven't already, watched or read, I dropped a post earlier on today. She's a Black Superman. I love you, girl. If you haven't already checked out my post that I dropped recently, I talked about a new series that I will be dropping on YouTube, titled Project Natural Nomad. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm an online coach and I do run an online coaching company called the Natural Nomad Academy. All right. And the whole philosophy behind this is, allowing people to understand that their genetics aren't there to limit them, that they can actually exploit and take advantage of their genetics, regardless of if they're good or bad. Right. I want you guys and girls to be comfortable with the fact that whatever God has given you, you can exploit and you can get the best results from. You don't need to take any sort of compound to make yourself look a certain way, feel a certain way, or live a certain way, right? That's like my number one philosophy, and I live by that. And that's what I was able to actually, make come true, with getting my pro card this past weekend, right? So that's something that I live by and I stand by, and it'll always be a part of my morals and my values, no matter what. Even though I'm a pro in an organization where 99% of the people actually take steroids, right? So I'm just going to be open. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to let you guys and girls know what's going on in my head, in my heart, and of course in my life with this journey of being an IFBB pro. Okay, so I will be competing. Okay, but we will be talking about what it is exactly I'll be competing in, when I'll be competing, and all that juicy stuff on my YouTube channel. So I won't drop all the nuggets as I said, but I'm going to let you know sort of my mental background, right? So the first thing I want to bring up front is an analogy. Okay. And this kind of goes out to all the other IFBB pros. This kind of goes out to all the other aspiring IFBB pros that are taking steroids. And it's this: if you bought a car, okay, if you bought a car and I taught, it's your car and I told you how to drive it, would that make sense? Like, would that make sense? And I'm not saying this to be egotistical. I'm not saying this to be brash. I'm not saying this to, pump my tires and have this bravado. But I really want to bring this into perspective because as a natural, I think most people, especially in the IFBB, are going to look down on me or look, this guy's just weird or he's not going to do anything important with his career. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you got your pro card, okay, or if you have your pro card, whatever it is, Nobody should tell you what to do with it. Just like you have a car. If you bought a car, like how many of you guys and girls hate fucking what do you call backseat drivers? Like how many of you guys and girls hate backseat drivers? I personally don't like it, right? I don't like people I don't like it when people try to tell you what to do and they haven't done it for themselves or they're doing something else. Okay. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I want you guys and girls in your own life to be so in control that nobody can influence you to do what you don't want to do. And in this case, for me, it would be steroids. Like, yes, I turned pro, but now it's like, yo, Matt, take steroids. Now you can hop on. Now you can go to the Olympia. Now you can do. And I know that they mean that with most love and respect. So when I say this, I'm not saying this to be brash or to be rude or anything like that. Like, and they know that, right? I'm not even that kind of person. But I stay true to what my morals and my values, my core like ethics are, and my philosophies are, and that is that I just won't do it. I just will not. I don't want to do it. It's not something I want to do. And when we break it down, when we talk about it, it's mainly because of the people. I literally shook hands with him when I first met him. May he rest in peace, Sean Roden. But it's things like that. I want to be able to lift, and I always tell my friends this. I told my friends this since I was an amateur. I want to be able to lift till I die, and I don't want to die because I was lifting essentially, right? So I want to be able to be buried with two 45-pound dumbbells in my coffin at a very stinking old age. I don't want to die young, essentially. Not to say that I will die immediately if I take steroids or that you'll die immediately if you take steroids, but you're definitely shaving some years off your life and you're definitely compromising your health for a little bit of money or a trophy. And that to me just doesn't sit well with my morals and ethics and values, just the way I was raised. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather have an impact, a lifelong, lasting impact, than 10 seconds of glory on the Olympia stage. Might not even fucking place top 10, for the first 10 years. Maybe I may win if I were to do that, right? But like, the fuck am I gonna win? Like a couple $1,000, whatever, when I could realistically just apply myself and be smart and make that money, way more money than that. You know what I mean? And consistently too, without having to jeopardize my health. Like that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing for me. That's what propels me and keeps me moving forward. And I think that's what makes me different from these IFBB pros nowadays is that everybody has this Olympia dream. And don't get it twisted. I too, like that started this, right? Like the Olympia dream. That did make me hungry. Seeing all the Mr. Olympias. Shit, every single Mr. Olympia. I have Ronnie Coleman on my vision board right here with his glutes and hamstrings, and that's part of the vision that helped me bring in my glutes and hamstrings this year. But I don't want to do that to myself. I don't want to like compromise my health for a little bit of change or a little bit of glory. I'd rather have a lifelong lasting impact as a legend and be able to live long enough to experience everything than just one and done, get off the stage and I've got health issues now. So that's just what it is for me. So I'm a pro now, but my core ethics, my morals, and my beliefs are still the fucking same. And you could call me naive, you can call me just weird 23-year-old kid who just doesn't know what he's talking about and he's just like wasting his pro career. You can say whatever you want, but as I said, if you bought a car, I wouldn't tell you how to drive it. And I say this with the utmost respect. But if you have an opinion about this that is negative, you can get your own pro card and do what you like with it. I'm going to do what I like with mine because I fucking worked for it. And I know what impact I'm going to put down. And I'm not saying this like I, me, like I'm going to, it's really a we thing because I know a lot of people do agree with the fact that you shouldn't have to fucking almost kill yourself, pretty much put yourself in harm's way to succeed in a dream of yours. Like, imagine if you had to take steroids to be in NBA. Imagine if you had to take steroids to be in football. Imagine if you had to take steroids to be in golf. Like, yes, there are people that do it, even in golf, but they don't have to. You can be great without it. You know what I mean? Like, there are some greats that are just fucking spectacular and they have skill. But in bodybuilding, it's extremely rare to find an athlete. Actually, it's damn near impossible to find an athlete that is natural and succeeding, right? It's just like it's just what it is. And I'm not saying that to knock my fellow natural athletes, but I'm just being honest, right? I'm just keeping it a stack, right? So what I like to see is nowadays the IFBB is now promoting the natural stream. And from what I can tell, there's one show that they have that is IFBB Pro sanctioned, that is a Pro Am show that I can compete at, that I will compete at, and I will treat it like my Olympia every single year. Okay. And if you know what show that is, kudos to you because then I just exposed myself. But if you don't, stick around on YouTube. I'll be telling you. So the thing is, guys and girls, I want my dream is to, and I'm not going to spill everything out here because evil eye, but my dream is to be able to expand upon this stream of the IFBB natural sort of movement and become in a way a pioneer of creating a new outlet for young athletes like myself in the future to compete as a professional in the IFBB naturally, so they can actually do what they love without having to have that ultimatum of sell me your health for a little bit of glory, right? So I don't vibe with that. I don't vibe with that. You know what I mean? Like I love these guys, Chris Bumstead, like Ronnie Coleman, like these guys made me do this shit. I can't even lie to you. Like it makes me smile when I think of them because they're so fucking amazing. But then when I put myself in the shoes of like, okay, now like I've got to risk my health to be like that, it's like, doesn't sit well with me. I won't sleep well at night. That's just who I am, though. And I love these fucking athletes, and as I said, they're the reason why I even decided to compete in this organization to get this IFBB Pro card, not the Pro Elite, not WNBF, not WBBF. Any the IFBB Pro League is the league. It's the Premier League. It's the only one that I give a fuck about, and it's the only one that I consider legit. And it's because of these guys and the level of professionalism they bring with their physiques, right? And I'm like, believe me when I say this, I'm so inspired, but at the same time, I want to be different. I'm not going to just jump on this bandwagon of, hey, I turned pro now and let me just shoot it up and take steroids and like whatever, go to the Olympia and like place 11th. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not my dream. And I would be lying to you if I told you that was my dream. It's just not. And I would be lying to myself if I decided to do that. I wouldn't feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I probably look good, not to say that I don't look good now, but I would not feel good. Do you know what I mean? And the people that actually know me, like in real life, know that this is how I feel. This is how I've always felt. And they knew that even like when I said one day when I turned pro, that this is what I'm gonna do, I'm sticking to it. I fucking said I'm gonna do it. Right. So that's pretty much what it is, right? So as I said, I'm not going to be dropping all the nuggets today, guys and girls. But again, that's for my YouTube channel and the new YouTube series, Project Natural Nomad, because I do feel like I'm an actual natural nomad. I'm a nomad. I'm an IFBB pro that wants to stay natural, and that makes me a nomad in perfect description. Because almost every IFBB pro is taking something, right? But I want to be one of the main pioneers to usher in a stream of IFBB shows for the amateur level competitors that are young, and even when in the pro stream, the IFBB pro sanctioned events, to be a pioneer and maybe one day even like create a show, for natural athletes. And that's why I just believe so wholeheartedly in my passion, in my dreams when it comes to this. This is not about me going to the Olympia. This is not about me getting 5 seconds of glory. This is not about me jumping on a bandwagon to be this next social media guy. This is about me living out my prophecy. This is about me living through my philosophy. This is about me living vicariously through you guys and girls who also believe that it's right to do, you know, this competition stuff naturally. And not to say that taking steroids is inherently wrong, but I'm not sure if you would like to, take steroids and risk your life just for either a trophy or a couple $1,000s, tens of thousands, even $100,000. Like I'm telling you, if you apply yourself anyway correctly and anything you do anyway, that money is nothing. You can make way fucking much more. I know coaches within my circle. Again, I pay to be at the table. I've got mentors, and because I'm an online coach myself. One, namely, I'm going to shout him out, Don Lamb. He was here actually. He just jumped in. He jumped out earlier on. If you watch this again, shout out to Don Lamb at DIY Body. He's an amazing coach. And my one of my previous coaches, Brett Godin, who runs and is the head coach of Phoenix Fitness, they're averaging $100,000 a month through clients. And that's Don Lamb as well. Don Lamb is doing about 175,000. Then another friend of mine, Janelle Wheel, in the same mentorship community, $200,000 a month. And the Olympia at the biggest, highest level is paying $400,000 a month. And I'm not shitting on anything. I'm saying that that's fucking amazing. That's wonderful. Right. But is it worth giving up your health For me, the answer is no. For you, the answer could be yes. And I'm not telling you what the fuck to think. You know what I mean? And to be quite honest, if you have a different opinion, I shouldn't be able to influence you. Just as if you have a different opinion, you shouldn't be able to influence me if you don't truly align or believe with, believe in what I'm saying. So that's fine. Right. But I know because I've experienced and I'm currently experiencing, with the wealth of this and the success of the people around me, that it's like it's not necessary to put my health on the line if I want to say make money as a pro. Because I honestly was making money before I was a pro, right? When it comes to online coaching, I've been self-employed for over a year and things are only getting better, right? So I just really want to open up and expose the real side of what's going on in my life as a human being and as a natural pro. You know what I mean? And give you the real motivations as to why I aspire to just stay in my fucking lane. I have no business crossing over. I'm staying in my lane, and I'm not ashamed of that. And I'm going to stay honest. I'm going to stay vulnerable. I'm going to stay aligned with that. You can call me a naive 23-year-old. You can say this, you can say that. Hey, it is what it is. I'm living my life. I'm living my dream, not yours. All right. So I'm a pro now. And what's next? Well, being a pro was a dream of mine and it came true. And I've got a lot of other dreams and they're about to come true. So that's what's next. Again, if you want to find out what's going to really go down, what's going to go on, what's really going to happen, subscribe to my YouTube channel, MATT space BUTALE, Matt Butale. And yo, thank you so fucking much for your love and support, for believing in me as a natural athlete, as a friend, as an inspiration, as a mentor, even. Like, fucking kudos to you. If you're watching this, I fucking love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for giving me the time of your day that you'll never get back. I really do value that because time is valuable. And I will make the most out of the time that I've got here, and I will not waste my time, and I will not sell my time for a cheap, excuse my language, excuse my I'll just reword that. I will not sell my time for any short-term glory. I will not sell my time for 5 minutes of glory and compromise my health. Just won't do it. And you could do it. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying for me, it doesn't sit well and I won't sleep at night. My parents gave me a life that I value. God gave me a life that I value. And to do anything with it other than, give back and create from this is just not aligned with me, period. And those that actually know me know that. And some of these people were actually annoyed with me before I even got to this point. And I bet they're even more annoyed with me, but I don't care. I really don't care. And the reason why is because I'd rather do this. I'm fucking happy. I'd rather do this than listen to them and fucking not listen to myself and just be in vain my whole life and just like doubt myself and just all this shit when I could have just listened to myself, right? So that's a message I want you guys and girls to take into accountability or into account. When you buy a car, you drive it. They don't drive it for you. We don't let backseat passenger drivers talk their shit. We just do our own thing. If they have something to say, tell them to buy their own car. Okay. If they want to tell me how to spend my IFBB Pro card, they can get their own and do what they want with it. That would be better for them, actually. And I don't mean that with any like malintent or disrespect. It's just that's what you should do. You should get your card, and then whatever you're telling other people to do, you should just do yourself because that will make you happy. Because even if they do what you want them to do, you're still not doing it. And I don't know how you benefit from that, right? So it's like, be the best fucking you, put it all on the table, leave it all in the gym. Yo, your reward will come. It's inevitable. Like, you think I'm lucky? You genuinely think I'm lucky? Like, I just have genetics and that's how I got, like, nah. I could, like, you could, I, there's no point of explaining, but if you were around me, you would know the hours I put into the gym. You would know what I had to do for my nutrition and how I fucking suffered for, what I got. And I love the suffering, don't get it twisted, but I'm definitely not lucky. You know what I mean? I put the work in and I got the reward, right? So what's next? You're gonna have to find out on my YouTube channel and just stick around, stay tuned, continue supporting your boy. I'm gonna make my dreams come true, and I'd love for you guys to watch that and to get inspired, to get motivated, and chase your own fucking dreams. Because I'm here to believe in y'all. You guys believe in me, and I'm just honestly pouring right back into your cup because y'all poured into mine. And I couldn't tell you how thankful I am for that. I really couldn't tell you, and I couldn't show you. Right. So this is the very least I could do. All right, so without wasting time, I'm gonna check some of your comments here on Instagram and TikTok because Facebook and Twitter didn't get any. Just gonna keep it a stack. And Brittany, what's up there? I see you on YouTube. Got three little viewers on YouTube live stream. I love it. It's growing at least. Gotta stay humble. Let's check it out here. TikTok, Regan, IFBB Pro baby. What's up, bro? Regan, I see you, man. Yeah, that person is bugging. I don't know what's up. Thoughts on Cali Muscle and Sean Roden. So I'll just give 2 cents on that. I don't know everything about everybody, and to be honest with you, I'm not a reporter or anybody. I don't like to gossip or anything. Like I can just keep quiet on that shit. It especially, I mean, Sean Roden, may he rest in peace. I don't want to talk about him. I'm not going to speculate on anything about him because he's not here. I'm not doing that, right? That's not who I am. Cali is here. We'll talk about that a little bit. All I'll say is this: in my life growing up, and I'm just gonna keep it a stack. In high school and all that stuff, I had an issue with drugs. You know what I mean? Like codeine and promethazine, weed, fucking every single second of the day, even alcohol, right? So I know I've got an addictive personality, and if I were to touch steroids, I'd probably kill myself. Like and I'm not saying that to be funny or anything. I genuinely mean that. Just because, just based off of the patterns that I had with other substances in the past, like literally drugs when I was a teenager and stuff, right? That I've stopped doing, of course. Um, so I just wouldn't do it because I know myself. I actually know myself. Like I really do. I'm at peace with who I am, and I just know myself, right? But for Cali Muscle, I can say thoughts on them. I mean, he looked great, but is it worth his health? That's a question I can ask. I think he would say no. He's got a family and all that stuff, so he's just doing what he's got to do to stay alive now, right? So I'm not gonna talk shit or negative because that's just not who I am. I'm not here to do that shit. I'm here to spread positivity. But I appreciate that, Mr. or MX5. This is massive respect, bro. Stay natty and live a long life. Absolutely, brother. He says this guy hit it right on the nail. Everything he said is 100% what some of these kids need to hear. Again, I'm a kid too. If you really want to look at it, I don't think I'm like some wise old man, bro. I'm 20 fucking 3, and I make my dreams come true because I believe in what's right for myself, and I chase that. Right. So I just want those that are like my age, younger, or even older, who honestly, whoever's down to listen, to just do what the fuck they want to do and make sure that they're okay and at peace with it, even if it doesn't align with what I'm saying. Like you can generally just take steroids. I'm still gonna fucking love you. I don't care if you support me. I support you. But at the same time, my morals, ethics, and values won't change based off of what you do. You know what I'm saying? Just got to keep it a stack, brother. Says preach. I appreciate you, man. He says this man is saying nothing but facts. Preach that shit to the kids, man. For sure, bruh. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, MATT space BUTALE. There's a whole lot of this shit coming. And I got some collabs coming too with a bunch of my boys that I haven't honestly seen in a while. Shout out Devin Bernardo and shout out Ashar. Shout out to all the Bernardo brothers. Actually, I'm going to be doing a little bit of content with them. So if you like those guys, definitely check out my shit because I'm gonna be bothering them and getting them on my shit, and I'll be going on their series too. Because we're all Canadians and that's what Canadians do. We like to support each other. Let's check this out. And that was just a secret. I didn't have to really tell you that, but I did. Let's look through this over here on Instagram before we dip. Oh, Eric, what's up? The champ is here. I love you, man. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for actually dropping a comment there on YouTube. I appreciate you, bro. Brady's like, I'm so proud of you. I love you, girl. 10K mama. You know what's up? Suki, Peter, what's up? Steven, um, Sav J, what's good? Carolina, mad respect. I feel the same. Exactly, man. That's what's up, bro. You know what it is, Matt. He says 100%. Plus, I feel that I feel that sets a bad precedent for everyone who seeks to try. No one wants to feel their efforts are pointless. Someone seeing someone natural like yourself put time in is incredibly motivating. I appreciate you, dog. Homie just says, I just came here to say Pastor Troy DSGP, baby. You're a fucking funny guy. You make me laugh, bro. You make me laugh, honestly. Hey, I'm Refit Geek. What's up, homie? I see you, homie. Congratulations on your card. Yeah, you got the card immense physique. You're wonderful, bro. I love your energy backstage. Made me smile, bro. Really good guy, genuine from the heart. I love you, dog. WNBF, it's the WBNF. Okay, WNBF, World Natural Bodybuilding Federation. That's what the acronym stands for. It's a separate organization. I'm not sure who owns it or runs it, but it's another natural organization where people compete in, and it's they've got wonderful natural athletes there. Like, believe me, they're spectacular. But I just personally value the IFBB more. It's just It's me, right? It's just me, right? Not to say one's better, one's worse. I just personally value it. Um, Alex, what's up? Florida champs. Jared, what it is? Sean, Regan, oh, Regan jumped from like TikTok to Instagram. Trey, what's good? Free Fraction, he says, Def not lucky. I love you, dog. Appreciate you since day zero. Wrestling squad, squared circle. Uh, Colin, what's up? Jesse. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Okay. All right. I appreciate y'all. Crazy stuff, bro. Congrats on the pro win. I appreciate you, man. Much fucking love. All right, people. And hi to you, Habs fan 132. I appreciate you. Eric, he's here. He's jumping from YouTube over to Instagram. I fucking love you guys. All right, so that's 25 minutes flat. That's it. That's all. I hope you guys and girls have a wonderful motherfucking Tuesday and get your shit straight. Get it all solved. And again, don't let up. Chase your fucking dreams. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at MATT space BUTALE, where you'll be able to see all the updates live and direct and follow me on my journey to my off season, through my off season, and to my actual pro debut in the new series that is called Project Natural Nomad, where the natural nomad himself gets the fucking work done and shows you how he does it. All right. So peace and love, people. We'll be back again tomorrow, Monday to Friday. We go live. Hope you have an amazing day. We are out. Boom.